What's up, chat? It's my birthday today, and I am currently feeling sick, so that's one of the reasons why if I don't sound too good in this video, it's because of that. But I really still will make a video, especially because they have a new sneak peek, which is actually pretty cool, and we're gonna cover that. So I was trying to reach 50k subscribers before my birthday, but unfortunately we didn't reach it, but still, we're here. Well, 43k.5 subscriber, 43,500 subscribers. And by the way, don't forget that Discord giveaway is still up. So if you want to be part of the giveaway that's currently happening, then don't forget to join our Discord down below in the pinned comment and also subscribe to the channel. So without further ado, let's get this video started because I'm sick and I'm not supposed to be working right now. So this is a fan favorite unit that a lot of people are saying that he should be in the next update, and now it's pretty much confirmed that he's going to be in the next update. Obviously, like whoever this is Kenpachi. You know, I saw somebody say he's Kenpachi because he didn't have the rest of his teeth. I've even saw someone say it's Ken Rabbit, right? Ken Rabbit. But then, you know, obviously we got this one right here. This is the more complete model. Obviously, it is going to be Kenpachi in his mode. Obviously, I feel like this is going to be an ability or a passive. Most likely it's gonna be an ability. Right? I feel like it should be an ability instead of a passive. It also should be an ability instead of a shiny. Like some people might say that this is his shiny skin. It really just won't make sense if it's his shiny skin, and it will make a lot more sense if it's part of like his ability and he can transform into that mode. So hopefully he's gonna be one of those units that can use the mode. Like for example, I think one good example of this is Saber, right? Like Saber has this ability, the normal Saber has this ability called Excalibur, where if he uses it, he can use his very powerful attack for 3 times, for 3 hits, and it does a lot of damage. Hopefully Kenpachi is something like that as well, where his ability is local cooldown, which means all of his placements can use it. And I feel like that will be really good, especially because if you take into consideration how overpowered Yoruichi is. I mean, not even max upgrade, he's already doing 8,000 DPS without, you know, a good trait. I mean, it's only Blitz, which is the best trait apart from obviously Ethereal and Monarch maybe. So it really is like very nice to have these units, and hopefully again he's not going to be one of those units that has a global cooldown, right? Because like for example, if you take a look at Gojo, who has this cooldown global cooldown move, Gojo is basically kind of useless without Monarch, honestly, because of his ability. Other units, like for example, Gilgamesh is also kind of weak without Monarch because his ability really is for Monarch because it multiplies his damage by 300%. So hopefully somebody like Kenpachi is going to be one of those units that can be really overpowered despite not having Monarch, because I think the only way to do this, or one of the ways to do this, is to make him a local cooldown instead of a global cooldown. This would really make it more free to play, because that way you wouldn't need to get Monarch on him in order to make him really overpowered, which is the case for a lot of these units. Like the worst example is Gogeta. Gogeta without Monarch is pretty good still, but with Monarch he's like 100k DPS. Without it he's only 30k or 40k. So I feel like he should have I feel like units like that are really good with Monarch, and you know, not even half as good without Monarch. I feel like those shouldn't exist because it makes the game very pay to win to have units that, oh, if you don't have Monarch on him, he's not as good, he's not even half as good. I think a good example of this is Saber Alter. Saber Alter with Monarch is a good example of how a unit should be, right? Saber Alter without Monarch is still pretty good because of her ability. With Monarch, she's also even better. However, the difference between Monarch Saber Alter and non-Monarch Saber Alter is not that big, right? You know, normal Saber as well, Saber King of Knights, again has this ability that multiplies her damage. So she is very good with Ethereal, might even be better than Monarch, but she's still pretty good with Monarch, right? So essentially it's not very overpowered or very pay to win. These units are not very pay to win because they're good with either Monarch or Ethereal. So people don't need to get Monarch on them to be able to utilize the unit's full potential, because having to have Monarch in order to utilize a unit's full potential is just very scummy in my opinion, you know. And units like Gilgamesh, where you do need to have a Monarch to utilize his full potential, Gilgamesh is not half as good without Monarch in my opinion. So Gilgamesh like genuinely needs Monarch to be good because of his ability. Gogeta is not half as good without Monarch. He's he's still very good, like one of the best units in the game even without Monarch, but with Monarch he's like 2 times or 3 times better. That's how crazy it is. So hopefully moving forward, this is something that they take into consideration to maybe not make these units really good only with Monarch, because those are very pay to win units in my opinion. Because imagine grinding and getting a unit and wanting to get that unit's full potential, but then realizing you need to have Monarch in order to get to its full potential. Again, you don't really need Monarch, but I feel like it will be just much cooler if most of these units are good with either Monarch or Ethereal, right? I mean, it's okay to have units like Gogeta every once in a while, but if most of the units are gonna be Monarch only units, like really good with Monarch and nothing's close to it, then it really just does feel bad or sucky in my opinion. But again, cool Kenpachi sneak right here. Sorry if I yapped a little bit too much, but yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.